the guardian of the motherland. In the heart of Africa, where the soil is rich with history and the sky sings with hope, a new dawn rises with the name Captain Ibrahim Traore. He is not mere a man in uniform. He is a vision, a force, a living embodiment of Africa's untold potential and unshaken pride. In a world that has too often tried to dim the light of African brilliance, Ibrahim Traore stands tall, firm, and unshaken, a beacon of strength, courage, and love for the motherland. He walks with the spirit of the ancestors and speaks with the voice of the people. His leadership is not born of ambition, but of duty, a duty to protect, to uplift, and to defend the dignity of every African soul. When others turned their backs or bowed their heads to the west, Captain Ibrahim Traore stood straight to bow to Africa. He rose, not for power, but for purpose. He did not ask for ease, but chose sacrifice, because he understands what it takes. To us, the youth of Africa, let's open our eyes and see what leadership looks like. It looks like integrity. It sounds like truth. It walks like Captain Ibrahim Traore. In him, there is no pretense, no mask, no foreign strings. He is a son of the soil. He is the reincarnated Mandela. He is the new Sankara of Africa. He is the son of the soil, and his heart beats in rhythm with the drums of the continent. He does not beg for Africa's freedom. He commands it, demands it, and defends it. He is not afraid to face giants, for he is a giant himself, with clarity of vision and courage in his chest. He challenges every force that seeks to keep Africa on its knees, and because of this, he does not stand alone. He should not stand alone. Every young man and woman, every child of the continent must rise in unity and stand behind this leader who has chosen to serve rather than to be served. For in protecting him, we protect ourselves. In honoring him, we honor our future. He loves his motherland, not in the word, but in the action. And because of that, the motherland must respond in kind and in the pleasing spirit. Africa must love him back, not only with praise, but with unwavering support. For it is rare to find a leader who does not seek applause, but seeks the upliftment of his people. A leader who sees Africa not as a battlefield for foreign interests, but as a garden that must be nurtured, defended, and cherished. Captain Ibrahim Traore, you are the lion in the wilderness, the watchman on the tower, the captain of the ship steering through stormy waters. Your courage reminds us of Sankara. Your resolve echoes Lumumba. Your leadership echoes Mandela. Your fire is what the youth need to light their ways. Here in Kenya, we love you. I, Wesonga, loves you. Let the world know Africa is not leaderless. Africa is not lost. We have found our voice in men like you. You are not perfect, but you are present. And currently, you are the perfect one. You are not alone. I am with you, and other African youths are with you, and you will not be forgotten. The path you walk may be hard, but it is righteous. Africa, let's unite with Burkina Faso. Let's unite with the Burkinabe. Let's unite with Kenyans. Let's unite and make Africa great. We have the new Sankara, the new Kenyatta, the new Mandela, the new Lumumba. So, rise. African youths, stand and stand proud, for this is our time and this is our captain. When it was sung that It is time for Africa in 2010. That time is today. Captain Ibrahim Traore, the giant who walks among us, the man himself is for us. Let's not be divided against him. Let's protect him. For he is our protector and the leader we